All right. Welcome, everyone, to a new series on Planet Crafter. Again, our second series. I had a lot of fun with our first series, not gonna lie, so let's do it again, but this time we're going to do it on the new map. So there's a new map called Humble, new planet called Humble. We do the same exact thing we did before. There is a couple differences. I tested it out I needed to test out mods to make sure it worked. I've noticed some differences, and I'll point them out as we go from the last time I played. So we'll see how it goes. So thank you for joining me. Yeah, Planet Crafter again. I hope people who enjoyed the first series are still around and want to enjoy the second series here. So I've got a list of mods that I'm going to go over here right at the beginning of the video, and then we'll get into creating our game and loading in. So, of course, for those who didn't watch the first series, you need to have the BepInEx, that's B-E-P and capital I-N, capital E-X, plugin installed into your main game folder to use mods, and then all the mods go off into the plugin folder. Make sure after you install the BepInEx, you make sure you launch the game before you put any mods in, because that'll create the folders where you need to put the mods, and they all go into the BepInEx slash plugins folder. And then after you launch the game, all the config files for the mods are created in the config folder if you wish to change anything through the config files there. But there is also now ways to change configs in the game for mods as well. I'll get to those in a minute. One of those is the Enhanced BepInEx Configuration Manager. That is where you only want to use this when you're loaded into a game to get it to work. If you don't, you run into issues, to say the least. So you have to use that. I'll show you it when we get into the game. But that allows you to change mods as well. There is and that is by Anderthorn, I think is how you pronounce the name. 1 second while I go and check. Want to make sure I get the names right. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Aiden Thorn. That's their name. Aiden Thorn. They're a pretty prolific modder. They've done things for 7 Days to Die, Planet Crafter, Stardew Valley, and stuff like that. Right now they're back into Planet Crafter, I guess, because they've been updating all their mods. They were the original maker of like craft containers and stuff like that back then when the game was in its early access form. So they created the Enhanced Weapon Configuration Manager, which allows you to change mod settings in the game as well. Then we have their Craft Containers mod. That allows you to, as it says, craft stuff with the stuff still in the container. You don't have to have it in your inventory. We have the Quick Store, which is it takes stuff out of your inventory and puts it into your storage by pushing a button. That's defaulted to L if I remember correctly. A new mod, Mobile Crafter 2, that I've never heard of. This is the sequel to Mobile Crafter. It allows you to make a chip to put in your equipment slot and allows you to have mobile crafting on the go. It's defaulted to need the tier 3 crafter to craft it, which is the big rectangular thing. And it's also defaulted to only allow you to craft with the tier 1 crafter, which is like the lowest one. I have changed it to allow us to craft with the tier 2 crafter, so we can make a little bit more stuff while we're on the run if we wish to, where we don't have to craft it. We also have by Aderthorn. All these are by Adenthorn. The next one is Resource Scanner. which is going to allow us to have like resource. It'll just have resources like a tag on the resources all around us, telling us what they are from far away, stuff like that. We can turn it on and off if it gets annoying. And then we also have Mod Steel by Karn Okid. Karn Okid. They're the ones who took over some of A. Denthorn's mods when they went away for a while from the game. We're using their More Rods mod, which will add rods for like iron, titanium, stuff like that, instead of just only having iridium, uranium, and osmium and super alloy rods. Um, I also have auto consume food, water, oxygen. What this does is if we have a deal that will refill food, water, oxygen in our inventory, it will at 9% left of the bar refill us, is what it does. But we have to have it in our inventory. It doesn't work anywhere else. It's kind of cheaty depending on how you look at it. Whereas before you just had to click on it. This one you don't have to. It just auto consumes it if it's in your inventory. We also have by them the customized flashlight mod, so we can change the colors and stuff of our flashlight. We might play around with that. Also makes the flashlight stronger at lower tiers and stuff like that. They also have their own mod config menu that actually goes through the option screen. It's not just their mods, it also does all the other mods, really. But it's an either, you can use both. They don't interfere with each other. You can use both if you wish to. So I'm using both. I also be using their beacon text mod again. That's the one where there's beacon text already in the game, but it's not that great. But this makes it better, makes it bigger font. You can also change the config to have bigger font and stuff as well, if you wish. We have a pin recipe to screen. Their pin recipe, the in-game pin recipe mod pin recipe thing is a little bit not that great, so I'm going to use this one. We did have problems with that before, so we might have to not use this eventually. I think eventually we started using the in-game one because we needed. It started being a little bit of a problem the further we got into the game with the more recipes we needed and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm also still using their show ETA mod, which allows us to see the time until the next stage of terraformation and stuff like that is going to happen on the terror information screen. And then I also have Grid Snap, which is by where are they at on here? There they are. Valriz. So what this does, it allows us to snap to a different grid than the in-game grid. So it probably going to look a lot better. So yeah, it would grid snap to the other object instead of the world. That I think is how that's supposed to work. And I am also going to be using a map to find stuff. If I looked it up, I started using the map before around episode 24, I want to say. Yeah, episode 24. I started using the map to help me find golden chests and stuff like that before. We're just going to use it from the beginning here if we'd wish to. And a link to all this is down in the description of every video going forward, from this one and going forward. So if you need to, they're all off in there, along with a link to the download for the BepInEx if you wish to. That's the BepInEx is through GitHub. The rest of them are on Nexus Mods if you wish to get them there. All right, so that is that. Let me close that. So we're ready to go and start up a new game here. See, I still have my old one is still right here, but we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to change this, and we're going to do Season 2 Humble. because that's the name of it. See, there's Prime, which is the default. This is our first map, and then we have Humble map. And then we have the standard mode. We can do relaxed, intense, hardcore, creative, custom. And we could also do it here. I think I'm just going to leave everything as standard. We'll just play a standard game and stuff like that. So we'll just play standard here. And we will create. And there it is. Let's load in.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Here we are. Now, I've tried many different, like I said, I tested this. I've created like at least 5, 6, 7 different games. We always start here. We always start in this one spot on this map. We don't start on any other spot. We got our crafter here to craft things. We got a chest with food, water, oxygen in it. We want to keep at least one food and one water on us. If at all possible, we want to save every oxygen capsule we can. But if we need to, we can carry one with us. We also have our message. Please ignore any previous attempts to terraform the planet. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the process of terraforming this world. You will need to regenerate O2, heat, and pressure. First, reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Sentinel Corp, year 3058. All right, so here we are. And you can already see some changes here. There's something new. This is called Dolomite. This was interesting to me when I first ran into it. So what Dolomite is there is now an ore breaker that you make, but we need a construction microchip to look at it to get cobalt early game on this planet. You can get it through chest and stuff still, but you can't get it. I have not found it laying around on the ground anywhere. Now, I did do a little bit of exploration. I know there's an ice stuff over there, so there's a bunch of ice over there for if we need more water. There's various chests that I found when I was looking around. But we need to start out by going and grabbing the constructor and the backpack. And if we could all possible, we need to get this, but we need to get cobalt for that. That's our big thing. That's why we need to get cobalt. And also we need to get cobalt because that makes us oxygen as well. So we need to get something else. We need to get the crafter first or the backpack. So let's grab us some iron. We got us another iron here. So this is what I was talking about the resource deal. If I go back inside real quick, the default key for the configuration deal from Enderthorn, the enhanced configuration, is F1, but I have since set mine to \, and it brings up this page. Now you can still move around while this is up, so I would suggest going to your inventory. So things pause, the game pretty much pauses in your inventory. And you can change things in here, like here's the resource scanner, so you can change the range and stuff of it. You can have an allow list. There is a button to automatically filter to certain things only, and that is the page. It's page up and page down. Page up just turns it on and off. Page down, when you're looking at an ore, will put it in the allow list where it will only show the allow list things. If you need to get rid of that, you have to go in here to the allow list and hit reset to erase all the stuff in here, and it will go back to showing everything. So let's get back out there. We do have 2 iron, so we should be able to go ahead and make that. Get us some extra steps. All right, so we need to get some silicon and magnesium, 2 of each to get our constructor chip. Here's our first chest, so there and there. We'll just leave this rest of this stuff in here for now. We need to find one more silicon. There we go. Let's run back to our ship. And let us craft a constructor. Put that in. And now we can do our constructing. Now, this is what we need. We need to get this to put dolomite into it. We need 3 dolomite just to make it. So I need to clear out my crafting deal. And we'll add this by middle clicking. And we're going to need at least 3 of these added to the make 3 of those. So we need at least 3 iron to get power. Let's go ahead and grab dolomite while we're out though. So let's go back to this chest. So we got our 3 iron right here. We'll leave the rest of that in there. Let's go back over here and make our power real quick. Remember, hold control to do that, to craft, to make things without going out of the crafting deal. You can chain them. So we need 1 titanium, 1 magnesium, oxygen level low. Go back. Yeah, it threw me off when I first got into how fast my oxygen drains right now. I was so used to the last time I played, I didn't need to worry about it anymore. We need 1 more iron. Right, so we got right here. We need another dolomite. We need... That's it, really, is just 1 more dolomite. Let's go back to our deal here. So there's 1 dolomite right there. Is there any other that's closer? I don't think so. So let's go back out and go this way. Grab this dolomite. Go back. Back over here. Get back in. And let us craft right here our ore crusher. Now we need to go out and get more dolomite. So here's what it shows. It shows us getting cobalt from this. It gives us more than cobalt, but that's the main reason you want to extract dolomite, is to get the cobalt. This one will give us aluminum, and this one gives us these things. All right, so dolomite is what we're mainly looking for right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up, I'm going to push down, and now nothing is highlighted but the dolomite. Run back to our deal because we're about halfway. How many do we have? We have 3, so let's continue on. It's a very different start than the last one. Last one is just everything was everywhere, you know. But this one we have to kind of do a process to get some things. Head on back. We have 8 dolomite on us right now, so that's nice. We can clear out that list. We don't need it anymore. Let's get back in. So we have enough slots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. But this also has limited resource holdings. But also, every time we process this thing, it takes 130 seconds. It gives us 3 items. So this actually will give us 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 30 items. No, 24, 26 items. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be that's going to fill this up real quick. So now what I need to do is I need to clear out, take that out, and click the reset button here, and that will reset that. So I can go back out there and find more stuff. So there's a titanium. I'm now looking for things to craft. this and this. So we need 2 titanium. I need another silicon. I don't need any magnesium. I do need iron. We're also almost out of oxygen again, so let's head on back. I'm coming, I'm coming. We're going to need 1 silicon, which we have right next to us. Our hydration is low, but we have water on us, so we're okay. We need 1 more iron to be able to get both of those. All right. So we have enough to make 1 door and 1 living compartment. I need at least 2 living compartments, so we need to go get 2 more iron and 1 more titanium is what we're mainly looking for. So iron, and you know what? I'll go ahead and take it. I wasn't planning on getting that extra iron. Where's that titanium? Here it is. All right, back we go. This will give us a nice little starter base here. Set this up here. Set that up there. And we can make another one by connecting over there. And now we have this little thing. Now what we want to do is we want to grab a lot of iron because we need chest. We need a lot of chest. So let us go and do that. We need iron, which means we need to find a piece of iron on the ground and click the button to focus solely on iron because we need a ton of iron. We need 1 iron for every one of these chests, but we're going to need a lot of chests. That is fine. We have, like I said, we have water on us, so we're cool. It should get us pretty quickly, but we are going to run out of oxygen, so let's go back for that. I don't know if we're going to get back before we get dark and screened here. There we go. However, let's go ahead and put this on our list as well. Let's see. This should have processed. Yeah. So we got the 2 cobalt we need. If we find 1 magnesium out there, we can go ahead and make that to get us a little bit more oxygen while we're out. Here we go. Here's a magnesium we can take. And then we can go ahead and go back and make this oxygen so we can stay out longer getting iron for our chest. So we did drink of water, so we need to get another water. All right. So we should only need to make chest. Whoops. There we go. So we're going back to get iron this way. Here we go. There's another chest here for us. Here on this side of it, some fabric, uranium, another iron for us. We'll leave the rest of that in there. We don't need it. Okay, we're getting kind of back low on oxygen. Let's just head on back. So we need 4 more iron to have a complete inventory. Let's see if there's any in here. There's 1. So I need 3 more iron. Yeah, I really had to figure out what was going on with the cobalt quickly because I almost ran out of oxygen before I figured it out. Oxygen capsules. I couldn't get enough oxygens. Um, couldn't make the oxygen tank tier 1 because I just couldn't figure out where's all the cobalt was. It was really strange that I couldn't find any. Woo! Yep, gotta remember that. The terrain is not what it looks like sometimes in this game. I remember that. Like, sometimes it's a little off. Just walk around over to here. Alright, so that's enough there. So let's start making our chest. That should be enough. For right now, I think. So let's set this as iron. This one's going to be our titanium. Ah, this one's backwards. Ah, I don't have a deconstructing thing. So what do I need for deconstruction? We need microchip. We need this. We need that. So we need silicon and a magnesium. We got a magnesium here and there's a silicon. Cool. I have no idea why it keeps on coming up with that missing resources thing. Alright, so let's do this. Deconstruct that. Make this like so. Go. We'll do this as silly. Con. And then we have magnesium here. Let's do this one as our cobalt. This one here will be our water chest. And this one would be our food chest. And this one would be our oxygen chest. Okay, is there any other... I guess we could put a dolomite chest. Let's get rid of this. I think that's all of the stuff except for like the uranium and stuff, but it's going to be a while before we get to that stuff, so let's go ahead and just grab all of that. So the cobalt goes in there, magnesium into here, titanium into here. Then we can just push L and everything is taken out of our inventory and put into a chest. That's nice. Let's go ahead and grab all the stuff out of this thing. And this actually will go into the oxygen chest. So let's grab a food back out and a water. And let's see, we need to make a crafter here. So we're going to need some silicon. I think that's what we're kind of low on right now. So let's go and concentrate on getting some silicon. There's like 4 of them right here in a row. So that's nice. Give us a little bit. Ah, here's another one. Just when not like that, when that water refilled, the food refill as well. We ain't gotta worry about it. The only thing we have to worry about is oxygen. And the reason why I've not getting using oxygen capsule is because we don't have it. We don't have like a really good source of cobalt for them. It's taking too long on the others. So let's go ahead and head on back. Get back up in here. Okay, that's our magnesium chest. Here's our silicon chest, and we can just push that. There we go. All right, so there we go there. So we need to make one of these. We just put this off into the corner here, like so. And now we can access everything in here. All right, so we want to make more things though. We need to make we're going to need to make more wind turbines, so let's go ahead and start that up. We're going to probably need at least 9 total. We have 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8 and 9. We need 2 more iron, really. And then we're going to have to hunt more iron out. Let's grab that. Go ahead and deconstruct that. And there was another chest over here. I figure we'd go ahead and get it. Go with that. We took all we could. Let's go and let's go put things up here. Where did the... Ah, that's right. It is set up to automatically put things into things. So there's a lerma seed for us. It's okay. All right. Oop. Grab that. And that. And grab another one of those. And go ahead and grab another one of those because we're going to be using one soon. All right. Okay, so we need to get more iron, like at least 2 more iron. We didn't get this chest emptied, so this is another iron. It's also got a fabric in it, which we ain't gonna be able to do anything with for a while. But there's our 2 iron we needed. Just put miscellaneous stuff in there. All right, so what I'm thinking of is we should make a platform foundation for things already. Just go ahead and go into it. So like one of these. We'll have to move those, but let's do this like here. Put that there. And if we do that. I used my 2 of my iron. We'll have to go back out and get 2 more iron here. Yeah. Need 2 more iron here. Because we got 8. No, we need just 1, actually. We just need 1. Okay. We just need 1 more quick iron here. 1 over here. I don't know if I'll be able to put it up there with those. I may have to wait until I can place down another thing here. Let's see if we can put it off in the middle of these, like out there. No, it's too close to place it. So I'll just have to place it on the ground here. All right, so that's 9 of those. Okay, our next thing is we want at least 3 of these. 3 of each of these. 3 of those, 3 of those, and 3 of those. So we're going to have to go get the ice so we can head out that way. The problem is the heaters. We're going to need iridium, which I think is that way if I remember when I was looking over the map. So that might not be done this episode. We should be able to get the drills and things. We're going to have to go get... Yeah, we have 3 titanium for them. We need 3 more iron. 6 more iron. And 3 magnesium at least. So we're going to need 1 more magnesium. Let's see what this has created for us real quick. So yeah, it gives us like cobalt. That's its main purpose, really. All right. Okay, so we need to go get 1 more magnesium, which is pretty close to us, and 6 iron and 3 ice. The magnesium, yeah, there it is. So that magnesium I was wanting. So that's the 3 magnesium. So we don't need to worry about that. We got 3 titanium, 3 magnesium. We need 6 iron and 3 ice. Okay. So let's go this way. We'll pick up any iron we find along the way. But our ice is over here. Now I just need the iron. Need to head back. I don't know if we're going to make it. We may not make it. I think we're too far out. I think we went a little bit too far. We just didn't have the oxygen. Yep, here we go. We're going to pass out. Unfortunate. Our first pass out. That's why I don't play hardcore, because I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Let me get back in here to get full. There we go. We got close. We got close. So we need, we also almost had all of our iron that we were needing. We need one more. Okay, so 3 ice, 3 magnesium, 3 titanium, 3 iron, and 3 iron. So 6 iron. So we have everything we need to create what we want, which is 3 drills and 3 veggie tubes. So we need to create the veggie tubes in here. So they have to go inside. We got 3 200%. That's not bad. All right, so that's that. So now we need to get iridium to get the heaters, which is not going to be this episode, unfortunately. We're a little bit too far away. Let me check real quick, but I'm pretty sure we're too far away to get iridium. Let me go. Where's iridium at? There it is. Yeah, we would have a long walk. We would probably have to make compartments and go along. Probably have to make multiple compartments. One for travel. One for travel and one for putting over there. Yeah, we'd have to get some iron. Need 2 titanium. 1 silicon. 2 silicons, actually. We would need actually a 3rd titanium for... Actually, we would need 4 titanium. Yeah. 4 titanium and 4 iron. 5 iron. 5 iron and 2 silicon. Okay, so we need to get 5 iron and another titanium. Titanium is plentiful. It's actually the iron that we're having trouble finding, which is amazing. And we would need to take some food and water with us as well. This hasn't processed any. Oh, it's done processing. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to be done. Backpack. That would be helpful. That would be helpful. We need 1 iron and we could make that. And then we would need to grab some more stuff though. So let's go and try and get some iron here. So here's 1. That'll make our backpack. Okay, we're getting a meteor shower, it looks like. Let's head back. Try not to get hit by it. Living compartment window. I've already lost my way. So this is not good. There it is over here. I can see our wind turbines. We're fine. We'll make it inside. Alright, so we should be able to make this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what are we short now? We need one more titanium again. We need one more silicon, and we need that 5 iron. Double checking that I had stuff on me. Oh, here's a chest over here. Oh, there's a 350% multiplier. Some of that, some of that, that. There's one iridium for us. So we can make one before we leave. Oh, it has to be on... Yeah, that's right. I remember. Does it has to be on the platform, right? I think it has to be on a platform to be able to do it, right? No, it actually has to be inside. Okay. I forgot about that. I'm going to need to make another compartment here. The terrain. Actually, it might be the stuff inside that's in the way. We don't have indoor ladders yet to make it. Okay. So we can't do a top deal. So I'm just going to have to make one off to the side here. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can take things out real quick. Yeah, let me move things around here. Okay, we crash. That's unfortunate because I just lost all my progress. I don't know when it last saved. So we just crashed. So we're at 138 Ti. We're out and we're passing out for some reason. Why did we pass out? We weren't out of anything. Okay, so we haven't made the veggie tubes. We had made our stuff. We haven't made our drills yet. What are we missing for our drills? Missing an iron. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where we were for when we passed out. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. That's just gonna have to be the end of the episode. I was really hoping we'd at least get that one heater down, but the crash just threw us off. I'm gonna have to start saving again, I think, like I did in the last season. Uh, well, that's unfortunate, but we'll just get it done. So save the game. So I will see y'all next time. I not a most gracious start, but we'll see what we can do. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next time with more Planet Crafter. Bye. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.